Hey there, boys and girls. It's your salty Alaskan Rambo. Once again, cheers from Alaska. Good sarsaparilla. So, debacle after the next debacle, and more debacles come. Afghanistan, the pullout. $80+ billion. Does anyone really know the real truth about anything? We're only getting told what we're getting told. Don't believe anything that you hear and only half of what you see and read. You'd be just fine. But yeah, I said it on previous videos a couple years ago, the whole Afghanistan pullout. Now, this has been fucked for almost 40 fucking years since both the Bushes, both of them, the Clintons, and Obama and Biden. It's been like 40 years, and plus Biden, the motherfucker's been in office as a senator, a piece of shit, nobody. And definitely a bigot. Definitely. He is white supremacy, if there is any. Yeah. Since before I was born. Well over 40 fucking years. So, with that being said, you got Desert Storm, you got the Bushes, Bushes and the Sand Pirates and stuff. Well, the Bushes were the Sand Pirates, and so were the Clintons, and so is Obama. Didn't Obama, like, blow up a fucking whole wedding of women and children and dudes for one person that I don't even think they got? No, this is constant engineered recidivism over and over again. Ever since Desert Storm, going to Saudi Arabia, Afghanistan, Iraq, Iran. Now, it's like, didn't Biden just give Iran like $6 billion of your tax dollars? Not to mention asking for another $100 billion of your tax dollars to go to Ukraine? Now, this is all engineered recidivism. How it goes is, America, our government, not America, not the people that are behind every blade of grass, is a bunch of these. Behind every blade of grass is a bunch of these. Yeah. Sidearms. Got multiple fucking things. This is not my go-to. This is my this is my zombie killer. Well, you could zoom in and fucking do all that shit. I'll cover up some things though. It's my little zombie killer. Zombies. Oh yeah, and it is for military and law enforcement purposes only, according to the scope. A little night vision, a little red dot, a little action. This is what they want to take of it. This is not my go-to gun. This AR is not my go-to gun. Sure, it's nice. Sure, you add another clip over to here, upside down. You just pop this one out and slap up the other one. So you got 60 rounds you could tape together right here. No problem. Boom, boom. This isn't my go-to gun. My one shot, one kill gun is my go-to gun. A 300, 308. Anywho, an AK-47 I feel is a better gun to have for protection, whatnot. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter in America what guns you have, if they're fully auto, semi-auto, single shot, any of that stuff. This is America. Your rights to bear arms is your Second Amendment right, and it shall not be infringed upon. Just like your 1A, your First Amendment, freedom of speech. And therein lies some problems too. There's always cracks in everything. But as long as you're moral and you're sound and you're straight, you're not a fucking criminal. This is what they want to do. Our government has been so up everyone's buttholes about what you can eat. Oh, how you fertilize. Oh, you can't do this. Oh, big pharma that. Oh, we're going to put you in lockdown, medical tyranny. The sheeple are the problem, not Americans. The sheeple, you know, those ones in New York City and, you know, even in France and all across all these fucking areas, all these Trudy Tunes, all this fucking clown world bullshit, where they're fucking flying Palestinian flags, as they're screaming, you know, Jews for justice and all this stuff. Like, what the fuck? And screw Israel and Jerusalem? Who the fuck gave them all the artillery? The Afghanistan pullout? That was a shit ton of stuff left there for the Taliban to go in and do a bunch of shit to Jerusalem and Israel. Not to mention, what, $6 billion to Iran, supposedly? Huh. And then they just use that to fly in little paragliders and shit. Fucking power gliders. Holy fuck. Oh, yeah. All this technology. They can track down a little grandma Meemaw with cancer and go put her in a fucking American gulag for waving a tiny little American flag at our nation's capital in Washington, D.C. That is fucking crazy. You get put in the gulag for being an American. You get put in the gulag for doing the right thing. You get put in the gulag for fucking defending yourself. What do you call that? That is communism. This Marxist plan is exactly how they roll this all out. And then you look at these pictures on all the news outlets and media and all this stuff where they're... What's up with the V's on their shoulders? What's up with that on these Truny Tune fucking captains and all this shit? You know, 4-star Rear Admiral fucking Randy Levine as our health secretary in uniform? A dude dressed up as a chick? This is all Marxism. It's all communism. This has been engineered recidivism for decades upon decades to get to this point. You got all these 20, 30-year-olds running around with Palestine flags, and they're totally like, this is no different than 9/11. It's no different than Pearl Harbor. It's all fucking set up. It's all fucking TARP. It's all fucking engineered recidivism. Everything's placed and put in the motion. And guess who's funding it? All the fucking sheeple that keep paying fucking taxes in this country. Yeah. Well, I'm in Alaska. It's totally a different country. I've been all over the States. I love the United States of America. Took oaths to it. Everyone else that put their hand over their heart and said the Pledge of Allegiance growing up as a kid. They've been trying to weed us out with that old Jabberooski, these, you know, those fucking, those fucking coof, fucking nonsense, medical tyranny. Where is the Nuremberg Code? Where is the accountability for crimes against humanity? Where is that accountability? Why aren't the people so fucking enraged and coming out of the fucking woodwork and going, hey, this is bullshit? Oh, yeah. Because we're all sitting here as 2/3 of the country, actual citizens of North America. Then they're going, we don't vote. We didn't vote for these laws. We didn't vote for this bullshit. We didn't vote for these bullshit bills to fucking be light on crime and light on criminals and to just watch criminals be let out nonstop? No. You govern your fucking self. You quit paying fucking taxes. This is bullshit. We do not have a monarchy or a patriarchy. This is not the UK. This is not British fucking owned territory. Hasn't been and wasn't ever, as far as this Indian's concerned. Oh yeah, happy fucking Indigenous Day. I actually got told that the day when I was out and about earlier. It's like, happy your day. Because I'm an Indian. I'm Alaskan Eskimo Indian. I'm Cherokee Indian. I'm also third generation in this country, Czechoslovakian. Because my great-grandparents fleeing fucking all the German bullshit and whatnot and Nazi fucking crap. You know, Switzerland wasn't invaded because they encouraged their citizens to be armed. They trained their citizens to be able to handle arms. And they didn't have necessarily all this. Not back then. But had plenty of good stuff. You know, there's sidearms, there's revolvers, shotguns, everything that protect yourself. There's also always been what the government likes to call assault rifles. AR is not an assault rifle. That's not what it fucking stands for. It's just a fucking model number. It's an Armalite. Armalite rifle. Model 15. So sick and tired. Everything's an assault weapon. This rock right here is an assault weapon. Are you fucking... Oh. You know, fucking kill some people like Antifa and BLM running around fucking being a bunch of fucking bad. They all need to be fucking taken the fuck out. We need to drop all these fucking anti-American motherfuckers in the middle of the fucking shark-infested waters of the ocean. Bye. Now, this shit across the globe, in America, the regime running it, it's just a bunch of communism, and it is fucked up. We'll see what happens, but this is banging off like I've been talking about for years and years, decades, and especially recently, too. The shit's gonna fucking hit home this time. It already has been here. There's already 15 to 20 million illegal military-age migrants. Illegal aliens here. While they traffic all the children and the women. And what's going on over there in fucking... Ooh. Hamas and all these militant groups. Who the fuck do you think's funding them? Our own government is funding this shit. It is. I am so sick and fucking tired of nothing ever being done. There's never any accountability held. Here's an example, too, that really fucking boils my blood, along with all the other fucking shit that's blatantly in everyone's face, while you sit there and pay $5 to fucking $8 a gallon for fucking petroleum. They are depleting our fucking military down to nothing. Everyone's just a keyboard little fucking drone warrior. But here's an example. I'm over in Kenai. There's two... It was about lunchtime. It was a little afternoon. And I was just getting some burger. I went over. I had to get some ginger root and stuff like that for some food, you know, for cooking everything. So I went over to the Country Foods, IGA, over in Kenai, and there's two Kenai police officers in there. They were driving an unmarked car after I got back out to the parking lot, but waiting with my little cart. There's a lady in front of me. Here's these two dudes in uniform, everything. I said hi. He just stared at me like I was a fucking criminal. That shit right there puts a motherfucker, a real person, on edge. It's like, you are a public servant. Serve and protect the public. That is your oath. That is your job. And you're going to treat me like I'm beneath you and not even say hi or even grin or anything. You're just going to look at me like a criminal. And then these motherfuckers walked out. I got in my truck and they're walking over their unmarked car. And there's a big gal with their son and everything that was in there. She was loading up her groceries. This motherfucker just staring at her fucking big ol' ass and looking at license plates as he walks through. It's like, there are good cops and there are bad cops. And I'm seeing way more oath-breaking motherfuckers in my time on this planet than I see good. And it's upsetting. It's disgusting. They never do anything around here with people that rip you off. They treat you like the fucking criminal, like, well, you let them rip you off. It's like, huh? No, crime's a fucking crime. You go get these criminals. I got fucking cameras all over the place. I don't fucking call the troopers. I do not call law enforcement. I got law enforcement right here on my fucking scope. It says for law enforcement / military use. Night vision, everything. It's fucking sweet. I mean, simple shit that anyone could get, you know. It's not a bump stock. It's not a savior. No, the prejudice has already been in America for far too long. And the prejudice will be met with equal prejudice. So you do not come to my part of the land that I steward. You do not come to America and fuck this all up. You do not fuck with people's lives. The nuclear family must exist. They're getting rid of all these masculine... It's all these beta fucking males. All these limp-wristed little bird leg, hollow bone little beta fucking males. Running the fucking show. Are you going to allow it anymore? Shouldn't. You definitely shouldn't. It's hard to know what's going on, even in different parts. Everything I grew up with and was raised with, and reality, and seeing it for what it is, and seeing so many people just way too fucking lax about this stuff. Everyone's just fucking just gonna go with the narrative, huh? Just gonna go with the propaganda and the narrative. Not this Indian. It's like all these Trinity Tunes, all the fucking, queers for Palestine and all that shit. You know, the fucking, you go over there to Islam fucking areas and whatnot, you go overseas, a lot of these areas, especially the Middle East, there's lots of other places in South America and all that shit. It's like, do you see a bunch of fucking Trinity Tunes or queers coming across the fucking border? No, you don't hear of none of that. You don't hear about that shit in all these other, France and fucking all these other fucking places. They've been fucked for a long time. But the Middle East, no, they'll throw your queer ass right out. They'll behead you. They will do all sorts of nasty ass fucking shit to you and throw you off a fucking top of a building. Like, they will fucking carry you up there in their sandals and their robes and fucking carry your ass up to the top of the highest fucking place they could toss your fucking queer ass off of. So Queers for Palestine, you all these fucking terrorists marching around in New York City, Chicago, fucking LA, all these fucking Portland, Oregon, like Seattle, fucking Washington, like all these places, like, really? We're gonna allow this in our country? All these traitors? All these ill-informed, fucking mentally ill goofballs to fucking march and tell us all how fucking freedom works as they're fucking not at work, not fucking, they don't have no they definitely don't have no daddies at home, that's for fucking sure. And weak ass fucking moms. Fuck. This seems like way too much in this country. Way too much in America of these immigrants whether you got here legal or not, and you're going to sit there and turn on your own fucking, on the people of America, the ones that, you know, all my family lineage fought for this country in bullshit fucking wars, for bullshit fucking propaganda and politicians and governments. I believe in people. I want peace. I want peace, but there's a time when revolution, civil war, yeah, it's going to pop off. Do we want it? No, we don't want. I don't want to have to argue with the neighbor more than I already do with a couple fucking crazy off their fucking rocker ones. That I don't know what their fucking issue is. They're mentally ill fucking goofballs from outside the state of Alaska, and they're fucking sick in the fucking head. They know better than they come around here. They try to sometimes, and they get fucking kicked to the fucking curb like a stray fucking dog. You get the fuck out of here. Go. So I had to tell this stupid bitch that lives up on the ridge back up of fucking over yonder doing all this crazy shit, and nothing ever happens. Done multiple videos mentioning it and shit. It's like nothing ever fucking happens. No accountability. No, you have to govern your fucking selves. You have to govern yourselves. You take care of yourself. You don't depend on your grid. You don't electrical grid, your gas companies, all this shit. You don't depend on that. You better learn how to fucking live without. And you should anyways. It should just be a life fucking skill that's taught. And just a natural, normal thing. I always thought this was the way it is, but people can't boil fucking water? What the fuck? This is bullshit. I give so much away to everyone. I give meat. I give knowledge of how to do things. We share ideas. I'm not the only one around here that's fucking got their head on top of their shoulders. There's good people everywhere. They really are. They're just the ones you usually don't hear from. I'm usually, you know, I was raised to fucking not be known. But I feel like I should have a voice and put it out there, even if it's a small following, or maybe one person could tell 100 or something, you know. It's like, I'm not here for monetary purposes. I'm here for everyone to, you know, number one rule, don't get dead. Do not get dead. We do not want civil war. We do not want a revolution, but it needs to happen. We need to physically remove the problem. And it starts with our government and our local governments. We're infiltrated fucking everywhere. There's plants all over the fucking place. I think you got a sleeper cell in the fucking neighborhood. Yep. Sleeper cell enough, yeah, to cause a problem and whatnot, and that's all I see. And that person's fucking shark eyes. There's too many of them around. There's sleeper cells all over the place. There's 15 and 20 million fucking new ones placed all over, all military age, from all over the fucking place. This is not an asylum for fucking terrorists. And we need to get rid of our own domestic terrorists too. They keep calling all the people that want to have their fucking 2A rights, us law-abiding citizens, that we're the bad people for wanting to defend ourselves. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. No, there's domestic terrorists all over this fucking country. And it's going to have to be dealt with properly. And I think a lot of people agree with me and know what needs to happen. So, tell your friends, tell your family, stay strapped, stay salty, stay vigilant, stay frosty, stay dangerous. Definitely strap the fuck up. Go fucking shop S-Mart, shop smart, shop S-Mart. It's fucking boomsticks. for these fucking crazy primates running around. Fuck. They want to deprogram us? Well, we need to get rid of these tyrants. That's all there is to it. So, it's your Salty Alaskan Rambo out.